Today I'm visiting a charming little town with the name of Santo Antonio de Lisboa here in Floripa. Supposedly the people in that town still live in the traditional way of the Portuguese immigrants, the Azorians, that came here in the 19th century. And today I'm here to find out if that's true. My first stop of the day is the church of this little town, the Church of the Lady of Needs. I'm gonna have a look. It's a small but really charming church that doesn't have huge luxuries that you see maybe around Europe, and that is because it was built in the colonial time, in 1750. That's already 272 years ago. Because of the fact that this church was built in the colonial times, it may not be as luxurious as European churches, but it definitely also has its charm with its nice sculptures, and also it is built right next to the sea. That is not that charming. I just had to walk a few meters down from the church and now I'm directly at the beach, which is kind of a cool thing. The town is really small, there are beautiful colored buildings that really remind of the colonial times. So it seems to be a really traditional fishing village, and you see oyster farms and boats all around. I would say you could not spend a whole day here, but it's also definitely worth coming. You can still feel the charm of the historic and colonial times in some buildings here. Santo Antonio de Lisboa is definitely also a really small town. It's basically just the square, the church and a nice little promenade, and of course the beach side, but there's really not much more to see. So if you're really chill, you can definitely spend an afternoon here, but if you're more in a rush of visiting Florianopolis, an hour is enough. It is also definitely not resisting modernity. How do I come to this conclusion? Well, there are definitely a lot of tourists around that take advantage of the historic and Azorian flair that still does exist. Highlight for me in Santo Antonio de Lisboa is definitely the sea promenade with some nice restaurants that are supposedly really good. I'm gonna check one of them out later. And also the village feels a little more chill and calm in comparison to the rest of the island of Santa Catarina. Pro tip is also to definitely come in the evening, because the sun sets right above the sea and you can sit at one of the restaurants at the promenade to have a nice glass of wine or some food, and that's exactly what I intend to do now. But before, I'm gonna get the drone up and see if I can get some nice footage. Seems like the port and the promenade get quite busy during sunset. I got my spot right here, happy about that. And I'm even happier because I got a glass of wine. And I think that's a quite good moment to end the video. Thank you so much for watching, and let's discover more of Brazil tomorrow.